All right, man, we back. That was kind of funny. Steve, you in here?
Yeah, I'm in here.
What's going on, bro?
Chilling, man. Watching the game.
They said ACC is cracking down on video of the game. You know what I'm saying? So ACC probably out there being militant like that. ACC, they did say that. You know what I'm saying? That the ACC was cracking down on video because I've never had that. Let me pull a couple people in here, bro. Let me see. Wait up. You were waiting. You were already on there, right?
No, I was on YouTube and then it popped up in a group chat.
I'm saying no. You were already in the back room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let me pull a couple people in here, man. So now, man, yeah, I think the ACC being kind of they crack down on videos. They don't want people doing really videos from the sideline or long videos or whatever it is. He said so far. Medi, what's going on, bro? That was funny. I think, dog, they told us the ACC is cracking down on video, right? So they said that the ACC don't want people shooting video from the sideline or things like that anymore. So they probably cracking down on these streams and all this stuff too. I never saw that happen before ever.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's weird.
Did Corey Flagg play that bad, though?
I don't think he necessarily played that bad. I just think he has. It seems like he's struggling in space. Like if it's a downhill play, like get down. There was times when he was making plays in the backfield, getting good tackles, stopping the run. You would see him. If they stretch that, if it's a stretch where they run that damn play to the sideline, it is over with for him. There is nothing he can do. And then, like I said, that one play that we was talking about with the where he took the right angle. I don't know if his assignment was to blitz or to spy, but he was running. He read the right gap. He goes down. He runs down the box and then he stopped. And the quarterback kind of looked. He was sitting back there ready to drop, and he just rolled out to his right like shit. I'm out of here. Then dude ended up running for a first down. I was like, why'd you stop? Like, what was you looking at?
Right.
Just stuff like that. Like, he's not the term that you use sideline linebacker. That's not him. He's a downhill linebacker. He's gonna go make plays in the backfield. He's gonna stop the run at the point of attack. But if it goes to the edge, it's just over with for him. That's why I think some people have been calling for Chase Smith, for Wayne. Well, not maybe Steve, because Steve kind of like that a little bit too. But Steve is better in coverage, in my opinion.
Yes,
than Flagg.
way better in coverage.
Way better. But the Chase Smith, the Wesley Saints, they know what it looks like when it's done right. And like you said, Ax, he was coached properly. So you can look at someone like Bethune. Like Bethune's a sideline linebacker. He's not going to get caught up in space. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to get caught up when you hit the edge, and then he's going to hesitate and then not make the play.
I think he's Flagg is like a 3-4 linebacker, 3-4. Where the defensive linemen dictate how he's going to play the game. You know what I'm saying? But playing in UM defense from last year into this year, he has to play in space, and that's not his best ability. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it was Bethune, and I think the coaching staff saying, yeah, we kind of know what we already knew, but we tried to give it a go, and it's not just that. So we're going to have to change it up.
What happened to 305? You said they're going to have to change up. I don't know, bro. I mean, I think the penalties is what bothered them the most. After listening to them, I think the penalties is what bothered them the most. I think TVD seemed to not be able to find open wide receivers on a lot of plays. Dumping to the running back, getting it to a tight end. I don't know how many targets our wide receivers had.
If Mario's upset about 6 for 48 yards, then we trending in the right direction. Because I can't think of any time.
Yeah, he kind of talked about the celebration penalty. He kind of talked about the celebration penalties. Him and TVD talked about it.
Oh, how he got pissed off about it?
I think it was more than one, right? It had to be more than one. It can't just be talking about Kam.
Nah, remember Gilbert? He did.
Yeah,
the
Gil was doing the
flashing,
AB dance. Yeah, the AB dance, and then
They flagged him
James
for
is high
that.
five. I don't know, did they?
They
I
flagged
think they
Gilbert for that.
did. I think they did flag him for that one.
And I know, James is like high fiving people in the end zone and shit. So
I
I
mean,
guess.
but those are the things that I mean. He's going to be hard on, but I feel like, hey, if we doing that and we getting touchdowns and interceptions, then I'm kind of good with it. You know what I'm saying?
He got my ex got to fix his antenna. He got lines going through his screen. We got lines going through your screen. So listen, man, let's get some grades. Let's get some grades out. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the grade, man. A, B, C, D, F, whatever y'all give.
You gonna go grade by position, or you gonna player for player?
Nah, I'm just gonna grade. Just gonna throw some grades out there on people, position, coaches. How y'all grade Gattis offense? What y'all saw? How did the offense play? Give it a grade, Mitty.
It's hard for me to say because it's that was supposed to be vanilla. So if that's vanilla, I like it. There was some things I saw that's supposed to be vanilla, and there's some things that I saw that I liked, like having Will Mallory line up in the H back and then roll out like he was gonna block, and then he ended up dumping off to him. I like that a lot. People are kind of coming down with Mallory saying he's slow.
Mallory looked like he got a little fleet of foot. He was throwing some moves.
Yeah, he was doing the speed drill. I mean, the speed ladder a little bit in the off season. You know what I'm saying? Like he was trying to cut up a little bit.
So give Gattis offense, give it a grade.
Just because it's still what I would assume is vanilla, because I don't think it's the whole playbook. Ain't no way. I'm gonna give it a B plus.
B plus.
Yeah.
Listen, funny thing. Me and Twan sitting there in third quarter. Twan says, "Are they gonna give Redding a target?" Dog, I swear to God, this is how the universe works. He said, "Is Redding going to get a target?" They send Redding in motion. TVD rolls out, throws Redding the ball.
Touchdown.
Then Redding gets a touchdown on the same. That's how the universe works, dog.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Nobody's talking to you, Siri.
Huh? 2 for 31, 1 TD. Well, boy, that was some questionable ball placement, boy. Because I was about to say, if that rule wasn't in place where the offensive player kind of just always wins it if two people come up with an end zone, that might have been a pick.
X, give Gattis a grade.
I'm kind of with Maddie, since it was vanilla. B plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, B plus. I mean, I didn't see anything spectacular. Granted, it was basically the better team, so it was like, hey, we just gonna put our athletes out there and we just gonna beat you.
Right.
So I say a B plus.
That boy Smooth said a C.
Huh?
That boy Smooth said a C.
Y'all give me in the comment section. Y'all give me y'all grades too, man, and share the video for us. We gotta get these numbers back up there. Okay, so give Joseph
10 touchdowns. You got 10 touchdowns out of 11 drives. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. No matter who you play, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why I'm giving it a B plus is because the plus comes from the extreme balance. That offensive line, I can't remember the last time I seen offensive lines that we had run block like that. It was beautiful to see. Dead ass watching. I mean, it's Bethune, so we obviously have to keep that up. But seeing all the running backs total, average 7.3 yards a carry. That's what you need to be a high-powered offense in today's landscape of college football. The best teams in college football can effectively run or pass the ball how they want. You know what I'm saying? So seeing it go both ways was definitely inspiring. So that's where the plus comes from. If I saw one leaning one way or the other, I probably just would have been a solid B, maybe a B minus. But yeah, B plus for me.
Joseph die DBs. Give the DBs a grade.
You get to go first on that one.
Yeah, I'm about to go with a D because
I'm so conflicted.
You putting in the same guys who we didn't want in there last year, and you putting them back in this.
Didn't they have 3 interceptions?
That's why I'm conflicted.
I mean, but still.
Oh my!
I Ivy getting beat still. Don't look like he belongs out there.
Those slant patterns, is that on Ivy? There's a huge
Yes.
hole. That's a huge hole in that defense. On them slant patterns.
I agree. For me, I think that's why
You
I'm
gave him a
conflicted.
DX with the 3 interceptions, 1 pick six.
Yeah. I'm
Wow.
Well, okay, so I need
Damn,
clarification from one of y'all.
Nancy.
Y'all there. Is Gilbert Fryson a linebacker or a corner?
He's a star. He's a star money position guy.
Correct. And Steele said star can translate from a slot cornerback to a
He practices with the DBs.
Okay.
He practices with both.
So
Breaking
Jamil,
news: Florida just scored. It's 29-26 now.
I got the game
Over
too.
who?
I put it in the background.
Utah. It's with a minute 25.
You can put it behind you, Matty?
I got 2 screens.
Oh, you can? You can put what? You can put the score up?
Oh, can I put the score behind me?
Oh, no, that's what I thought you said. I'm gonna put it in the background. Hold up. Okay, no, I got it. I'm gonna put the scores up. So Joseph Adai, Medi, what we got?
Jamil die.
Jamila Adai. I don't know. So fucking joke.
Yeah, I'm conflicted. I'm gonna go with just because we had 3 picks. Cam is a difference maker. Just the play that he made on that ball with Stevenson right in front of him, he gonna be special, like dead ass. And I told you this during the Alabama game last year, Street. I said going back watching that tape, I said Cam has the possibility to be the most cerebral player. He has the best football IQ in that secondary.
We know. Me and X knows this though. We knew this in high school. Like Cam lines up Avonte Williams on the field. There we go. I said it. For everybody who thinks Avonte Williams should be in every game, Cam lines Avonte Williams up on the field. Cam was a coach on the field in high school. He's probably a football genius or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he completely understands the game and being responsible and all of that.
Yeah, if you hear his high school coach, the defensive coordinator, talk about what they did with Cam when he was in high school, how they would allow the defense to rush 5 guys, probably have 2 linebackers, and then the rest DBs, and they allowed Cam to just say, hey, you sit in the back and you go get the ball when it's in the air. And Cam will do that, like literally. So when he got to college, it wasn't nothing. I mean, all the coaches were like, yeah, this guy, football IQ is like extreme. Like for him to come in as a true freshman is kind of better than the senior guys we got.
His interception was, in my opinion, the most athletic interception I've seen since Jaquan Johnson against Virginia Tech. Just laying out full horizontal laid out, catching that ball with a fellow defensive back in position to make the play too. Like that's the stuff that elite DBs can do. That's the plays that they make. And so when I'm watching him in the back and I'm watching some of the tackles he made, they saying that he got flagged for pass interference. I was pass interference. I don't see it personally. That's me. I feel like he made a great play on the ball.
Yeah, I think that was a bad call.
But people were telling me in the group chat that was pass interference. I was like, all right, maybe I'm tripping, but I saw him play.
I thought it was a bad call. I mean, DBs got to be aggressive, so you can't call things because when the receiver does it, it's like y'all don't say nothing.
Now this is coming from a guy who watched. I will never forget when Lawrence Cage was playing in that Orange Bowl, and Buddy was pulling the back of his pants. He was going for a touchdown, and he pulled the back of his pants, undercut him, and picked the ball off, and the refs didn't say nothing. So that's the standard to me. If I see anything that egregious, that's fast. When I see something that's not that egregious, when I see something that's not that egregious, I'm like, that's a good play on the ball. So
Right. So yeah,
But
the ACC is being really, really militant about video of their conference. They need to find some dang on TV network money. That's what they need to find and stop messing with YouTubers. All right, damn.
Yeah, nah, they suck. They not finding no TV money. They still paying 30 million a year.
So give Steele the
conferences.
grade.
Still,
Still in the comment section. Give me Steele defense. Give it a grade.
I'll say C plus.
What you think, Matty?
for the DB, I won't go back to DB. DBs, I gave him what? C minus. I'll call it C minus.
Y'all tough. Boy, them boy had 3 interceptions.
But here's the thing, Street. With as much reports we've been getting out of camp about how much DJ Ivy progressed, how the staff likes him, we
Bro,
can't.
You fell for that again, bro. I didn't even. When you said that the other day, I didn't even listen to that, bro. I'm not falling for that again. You gotta be crazy. You must be crazy.
Hey, that's crazy because everybody was like, "Oh, DJ." I'm like, literally for real. We've heard this probably like 4 years
in a row.
I should have just deleted it out of the group.
When you hear those things and you see him getting beat on those plays, it's like it just leaves a sour taste in your mouth, you know. I do think that the DBs are significantly better in downfield coverage. I don't think that's even a question than they were last year collectively. But DJ he's still a work in progress. I don't know if it's even a work in progress anymore. He might just be past due. It might just be time for that ship to sail. But as far as Steele, I gotta get at a C minus D plus too, because shout out to them for keeping them out the end zone more than once, but and getting they got a field goal block, but I'll put that more on special teams than anything. When they did get down the red zone, they stopped them and held them to field goals twice. Yeah. And like I said, maybe like I said, we so jaded because we giving these grades so low because we afraid that these could possibly become a trend because in the past that's what we've seen. So it sounds harsh today, but I do think it's something that's going to get cleaned up later on in the year.
What I was told by somebody who was on the sideline too, was no staff member, is Steele's basically gave the defense an agenda to just go out there and play ball and don't get beat. So I don't know if he said, okay, well, this is going to be our defense. This is the scheme we're going to run because the offense is running this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, and even with that, I don't know. Should a coach do that? I mean, should a coach do that? Even if you're playing that type of school, should a coach just say, hey, just go out there because we know we better.
Still been coaching for a long time, though. He's been coaching for a long time, and I think when you get to that point, I think he knows what's important, what's not important. And maybe he did it for morale, for like a morale booster. Like, hey, man, we just going to have fun, man. Y'all go out there and yada, yada, yada. Man up. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, like, is it something you should do, even if you've been coaching for that long? Because you still got kids who still got the old thing inside them. So when you're doing that, it's like they saying, hey, we feeling what we had last year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't to be the same thing that's going on week after week after week, or is it just, hey, let's get this bad stuff up out of you?
They so you give them still what grade?
Me, I said C plus. I gave him C plus.
A C plus?
Yeah. And
y'all gave Gattis a what?
I gave him a B plus.
B plus. Gave Gattis a B plus.
Shout out to Sean Round with a 199. Sean Round said Kam Kinchens is Kenny Phillips. Kid has first round pick. I was with Kenny Phillips the other night. That's Kenny Phillips, right?
Utah driving. They on the 11-yard line.
Yeah, they within the 20 with 36 seconds left. Hey, Street, I want to ask you that too. Before you say that, who was on the sideline? Like what players?
Today?
Yeah.
Devin Hester and his son. I saw Devin Hester and his son.
Yeah, I seen him when I was going upstairs. Him,
I didn't see many on the sideline. I didn't see many on the standing on the sideline. I didn't see many.
I seen Robbie Anderson was there, but they had him like up in like a little in a nice seat or something like that.
Yeah,
he was in all Kings gear. So
Oh, okay. So everybody who's in here, I got some news about some recruits. But it's not news to me. Maybe it's news to y'all. But the Washington Twins, y'all can stop asking me. They are locked in with UM. They not going anywhere.
yes, sir. That boy Ronnie Powell said Cam looked like Ed Reed out there.
that's the news.
But listen. So, I mean,
hell with that.
Streeter, because people keep they like, oh man, you think they gonna be looking elsewhere? I'm like if they came out and said themselves that they weren't looking elsewhere, but people still asking me. So I'm like, okay, today
The man came up to the camera and threw up to you, bro.
Man, they don't care if this guy wear a UM jersey every day. They still gonna ask until he signs his name on the dotted line.
Shout out to Anthony Flick, man. That's the news. You ain't got nothing else?
Oh, okay. Ruben Bain was out there.
Yeah, Bain was out there.
I went out to the school on Monday. I went to Central on Monday. Watched him practice. Got some good stuff from him. I've been saying he was a hurricane lock. You might well go ahead and call him what everybody else call him, Hurricane Bain. I think he says he talks real highly of Coach Mario. He liked the coaching staff, but he talks really high of Coach Mario.
Right.
Like it's kind of like, and granted, he talks highly of Coach Saban too. He talks real high of Coach Saban, but it's kind of like what he says about Coach Mario. It just feels like, yeah, that's who I want to play for.
That man was in Kings gear head to toe today.
Shout out to Anthony Flick, 499. Hey, can I announce Bryce Young? Bryce Young is leading his team in passing and rushing right now.
So
that boy got 200 yard passing.
Buddy threw a pick to end the game. That's crazy.
I hear the people yelling. I hear the people yelling at Twin Peaks, and Bryce Young got 100 yards rushing. I hear the people yelling.
Yeah, they're going crazy in the swamp. But Chris not
Anthony
receiving.
He leading the team rushing and passing too. Florida quarterback leading the team rushing and passing too. Florida run the ball now. They just a running team or something?
They quarterback do a threat. They are 15
though. They trying to do some Tim Tebow type stuff.
That boy got 3 touchdowns, 168 passing, 104 rushing.
Them boys got a turnover stick. That's crazy.
They got what?
Like a turnover. You know the thing the drum majors be carrying, that big ass stick?
Yeah.
They got one of those, like a turnover, whatever that thing called. Turnover staff.
No, I wanted to ask TBD, I didn't get a chance to ask him, what did y'all have to do to get Lucius ready to play? That man just came to camp this week. This man got about 5 carries a day, man.
That's true.
What the hell?
You heard what the coaches said. The coaches said he when he got there, he was already ready, prepared.
For real?
Yeah.
Shout out to Anthony Flick, 499. I don't know if I said that. This man got about 5 carries, man. He got in before your little homeboy X.
Hey, shout to Walden too. That boy got some touches too.
He got in there.
Walden scored, but Walden scored a touchdown.
He was getting some touches too.
So listen, man.
His mama was excited. Like she was going crazy.
How you know? She was in the booth?
No. She texted me. She was like, "Hey, you see my baby score? Oh, I'm so proud of my baby. He the best player on the team." I'm like, okay.
He's so little.
He's good. He real good.
He's so little. Hey, that man. So, all right, running back. Get a running back a grade.
I'm gonna say, hey.
Yeah.
Dad and Paris did their thing. We already knew. We got the word.
You gave them boys an A?
They did their thing.
Henry Parrish 14 for 108. Thad Franklin 9 for 78. Lucius Stanley. Lucius Stanley had 6 carries for 44 yards. Just got in practice this week.
Here's my thing, Street. Outside of the offensive line, I never saw a running back fall backwards when they ran. Everything was positive
That's
yardage.
what Crib kept saying. He kept saying Parrish didn't lose a yard. Yeah.
Everything was positive yardage. I didn't see him getting stopped, held up, jammed up at the line. I saw them at least getting a yard, 2 yards every single time. There was a time we ran 3rd and 4, and I was
they
like,
gotta go to the offensive line is playing a lot better. They're getting pushed well.
Yeah. We gotta get it up to the offensive line.
Hit. The running backs aren't getting hit in the backfield anymore. So they getting they could get at least 1-2 yards. So if they get 1-2 yards before they get hit, that kind of adds up to maybe 4 or 5 yards now. Before they get hit. When they get hit.
Took say Lucius 30 years old, 305. What's up?
he was in the class of 2016. You about to hit 23.
2019 or 16.
It was 16. Him and Lou Headley about the same age.
Dang, he about 30 then.
I'm just kidding. I'm just talking shit.
Harris Patience is. So you said y'all giving him an A+. Y'all did y'all like Henry Parrish? What you gave him, an A2 maybe?
Yeah, solid A.
Y'all like Henry Parrish? What y'all saw?
Yeah, I like it with him. I like what I saw with Henry. I like what I saw with Thad.
I said it months ago. People thought it was crazy. I said Parrish should not come here to be behind Jalen Knighton. You don't follow running back coach back to the house just to be the backup. And then I saw he was listed as an or on the depth chart, and then you had said, oh, he was warming up, and then now he in street clothes. So I was like, well,
I think Jalen Knight is better though.
I think Jalen Knight is more elusive in the open field.
I think he has more breakaway speed. I don't think Parrish has the speed. I think he's going to give us some Greg Cooper vibes, like 30-yard run, 15-yard runs. But I don't think so. Listen, this is pregame, dog. This is pregame. Jalen Knight was fired up in full gear in pregame, dog. You see him right there.
Yeah.
They say, what's wrong with him? His hand, maybe?
He said soft tissue issue. A soft tissue injury.
Soft tissue injury.
The hell is that?
I think it's just they set him out. We don't want you to tweak nothing this game. Don't worry about it. It's Bethune. We'll see you for next week.
Yeah, I can see him sitting down next week too. If it comes down to it. When it matters, like you said, when you got to break that one open in the open field and get loose, you want you at 100% in College Station. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point getting dinged and dunked up on against Southern Miss. Like
Sky Breezy said, you can see him grabbing his hamstring on this video right here. Let me see.
You can see it right there. You can see it.
Oh yeah. He grabbed it a little bit. He did grab it a little bit. Yeah, I think Henry Parrish is gonna get you the 20-yard run. He runs hard downhill. I gotta watch it from up top. It's kind of hard to watch it from the field. Getting wide receivers are great.
Shit, based off what the trolling that Mario was doing in camp, they get an A+ because I ain't seen him drop shit to them.
They didn't drop nothing. I don't know how many targets they actually got. 305. Getting wide receivers are great though.
His mic muted.
X, you go.
You say the receivers?
Yeah.
I guess I could give them a B for what they did today. Yeah. There wasn't a lot of drop passes. But I'm not gonna give them a B. I'm gonna say a C+. Say C. I'm gonna just give them a C. Because granted, it's Bethune Cookman, but it's like no receiver stood out and said, I'm the alpha. I'm an alpha. We playing Bethune Cookman. Like, they can't guard me.
Xavier Strepel had 5 for 5, 100 yards.
5 for 5. I mean, yeah, but
they didn't get a lot of targets though.
They didn't.
They got 22 targets.
So what you seen today is what a lot of schools are gonna start doing. They're gonna say, well, hey, y'all gonna run the ball. We not gonna let TVD beat us. Y'all got a good quarterback. We gonna force y'all to run the ball. And if y'all not running the ball good, guess what? Now we could put your quarterback in a vulnerable spot. So
I agree with that.
yeah, he might not throw the ball. He might not throw the ball 30, 40 times a game. He might only throw the ball 22 times a game.
Because I will say that the passing game looked a little lethargic until Jake got in there. When Jake got in there, like the offense went completely different. I was like, what is this? That boy was letting that thing go. One read.
No matter what we saw Jake in practice, though, Jake, when he came in there and did, Matty?
One read. Let it go. That's it. What? Khalil, you open? Let it go. And, you could tell when TVD back there, like he's going through progressions, he's reading, so the ball comes out slow, but he makes the right decision. Jake is 1-2 reads and then he's letting it go, but he was putting it on them receivers. I was very impressed with Jake.
Yeah, that boy's a gunslinger, dog. Gunslinger, dog. Get a quarterback's a grade. 305. You in here? That man did his shit. That man came here 8 times.
I guess you go ahead and get a quarterback's a B+. B+.
I can agree with that for sure. I can agree with that.
B+ A.
I feel like I gotta.
Oh,
That's it. I gotta. I think we gotta break that down a little bit, just because it's very clear that which is dope, because that means Gattis' playbook is way more open. But there were 3 different playbooks when 3 different quarterbacks came into that game. I think that is unmistakably clear. When Tyler's in the game, a little bit more run oriented. You know what I'm saying? Check downs, not really like letting the ball air out. When Jake is in the game, it's quick reads, quick passes, RPOs. Hey, boop, I'm looking cool. Hand it off. Go get your extra yardage. When your Curry's in the game, it's like you're not throwing a damn thing. You gonna hold it or you running it. Like that's exactly what it was. And BCU clearly picked up on it. Right? Yeah, he's like, this is the running. Because the first thing they did is they sold out anytime he came in the game. The first thing he did, Jacory, because they did that one package where I was like, I had wonder first. I was like, wait a second, Jacory jumped Jake, because Jake came out before Jacory did, and I realized like, no, they got a package in just for Jacory.
Yeah. And then they called the timeout. Yeah.
Yep. And then they called the timeout, and then I saw Jake come in. I was like, okay. I thought I was about to say what's going on. Then when Jacory came in and the game off, it was like, we ain't passing the ball no more. We just running. Just run the ball.
I think Gattis and the coaching staff are trying to prepare TVD for the NFL.
Yeah. Yep. And that's exactly why they put him on the center.
And
explain that. What do you explain that?
You can see the play calling that they doing. They trying to do like more NFL type plays for him, where he could read the entire defense, and if the play is not there, he could check it down to a tight end or a running back, stuff like that. Because when you just have a gunslinger, they don't really read the defense. They just say, "Oh, I know my guy's going to be open, and I'm gonna throw him the ball." Mm-hmm. Opposed to 3-step, 4-step drop back. I go through progression A, I go through progression B, I go through progression C. It's not there. Oh, Knighton or Paris or Mallory sitting right there. Let me throw him the ball. You know what I'm saying? The gunslinger is going through progression A, and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If A not there, guess what? They throw it to B because they know B is going to probably be down the field. And that's how it goes.
Exactly. And so you can definitely see it's methodical, right? It seems like Josh Gattis has prepared play calls that are conducive to each of the quarterback's current strengths. Now, obviously, you hope that later on in the future, Jake in this next offseason and throughout this season starts progressing and learns how to have the game slow down so that he can go through those reads, because he got an arm. He could throw it. I think y'all been on record saying that his ball placement, with the exception of the deep ball, is an elite caliber. You know what I'm saying? There are very few people who can put the ball in the spaces and the windows that he can in that quarterback room. It's just his deep ball just needs some tweaking, because it's like when Tyler throw it, it's like breadbasket. It's going where it's landing. Yeah. When he throw it, it might land out of bounds. But those are things that Frank Ponce get to sit down and work with throughout the season to kind of help get him to on where the Tyler level is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but with Jake, the thing with him is, even if they just continue to let him be the gunslinger, we know he can do that. You know what I'm saying? So, I think with him, the offense might be more exciting because the fact that he is a gunslinger.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? With TVD, you know what you got. You saying, well, we got a quarterback who's pretty smart. He's not going to throw the ball into double coverage. He's not going to put us in vulnerable situations. So let's give him the opportunity to make some plays, but we know he'll make the right play, even if it's not there. With Jake, even if the right play is not there, he might still throw the ball.
Definitely
rely on the receiver, and that's why sometimes you see a quarterback-receiver relationships are real good because the receiver might be like, well, look, but hey, if you throw the ball to me, I'm going to catch it. It don't matter who covered me.
Yeah.
Then the quarterback believes that, and he does it. But when it goes the opposite way, now that's when you start having Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger situations. You ain't throw me the ball. Oh, nah, well, you was covered. I'm going to throw it over here. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I think with Jake, man, he'll be fine. He's still young. I think he's 18, 19. He's still young. So it's he's sitting behind TVD. He's set behind TVD. He's gonna learn to do the right things to get this team overboard. I think we excellent quarterback with Jake and Jakari.
Yeah, we touched on it, Chris, for sure.
Where you watch the game at, man? You home?
Yeah, I'm at the house.
South Dakota? Where you at? North Dakota? What is
North Dakota. North Dakota.
North Dakota?
For now.
Everybody said I will be down there. North Dakota.
I will be down in Florida State. I will be down in Florida State. That boy Sosa said he want me to touch them.
Jaleel Skinner's supposed to score on that play, bro. We was right there in that end zone when that happened, dog.
What'd you say, man? He say Sosa say he want you to do what?
Sosa say he wanted to battle on them turntables.
Man, Sosa's good, but he's trying to talk a lot. He talk a lot on the mic. But he good. I mean, he good. That's just.
I'll be there for Florida State though.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, Coach Hayes. Coach Hayes is doing his thing. Shout out to Coach. He pulled up on your tailgate, X.
Yeah. Coach Hayes pulled up, and I think he did. He went back and did the live thing by the tree.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach Hayes.
Like, well, it was hot. I wasn't finna walk to the tree. I'm like, I gotta walk to the stadium, Coach Hayes. Not walk to the tree.
Yeah, it was a good looking crowd, man. I was at least in the lower section.
Get a crowd agree, though, because I told. Wait, let's back up for a second. I told y'all if the game started and these boys don't remember how to play wide receiver, I'd be surprised. I said that, right? All of this drop talking practice and all that, them boys ain't had not one drop in the game.
I can't tell. It's the fans. The media created a narrative, and the fans ran with it.
The media shows it, and the fans run with it.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna be on all day post game. What's called? Yeah, today, we love what we saw with the wide receivers. They were really catching the ball. It's like that was you that said. That was you.
Anybody surprised at Ohio State and Notre Dame?
What is it's 14 or it's 21-10 now? 21-10 Ohio State.
I'm not surprised.
Did Texas play
yet? Maybe it's because after Manny Diaz,
Texas played. I think the other day, or they played today. Hold on, let me check it.
Because if we think about it, Marcus Freeman in his current position is really just doing what Manny Diaz did in his tenure in Miami. Got everybody like.
Well, no.
By the team.
I think he's a better coach than Diaz.
No. I'm not talking about coaching. I'm talking about just the situation, right? Like.
Oh yeah.
Our head coach just kind of suddenly out of nowhere. For Rick, there was health reasons, but for him, it's like I got a better job at LSU. I'm probably gonna get more resources and opportunities. I just up and leave. Boom. It's like, damn. Well, we kind of left us with our pants down. What do we do? Okay, they got a guy that everybody love. Kids gravitate to him. He's a good recruiter. Let's just hire him. I think now you kind of seeing that.
Yeah, Street of Texas beating 45-3.
They playing Willie Coochie State.
They playing Louisiana Monroe.
Willie Coochie State.
Dang, Louisville losing.
Coochie
That's
State.
crazy.
Louisville,
Right.
Syracuse got the best, according to ACC, the best running back in the conference.
Yeah, I mean,
Syracuse?
he was hyping.
Yeah.
He was hyping
That's
Cunningham
right.
like Cunningham was gonna win the Heisman, or he was the next Lamar Jackson. And he looked like trash right now.
The people who say that clearly never watched or understood what Lamar Jackson was.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear anybody else say that. And when they say it, they better show me film real fast.
Yeah, Malik Cunningham is good, but Lamar Jackson was like that.
No, he's not good. He's not. He's a running back, playing quarterback. He's not good.
No, I mean, 'cause I think he leads the country. Like I think he has like 30 straight games with a running and passing, touching.
Yeah,
So he's productive on
he had
offense.
1,000. He had what, like 2,000. He had at least 2,000 and 1,000 yards each year.
Oh my god. Yeah,
That's a commercial.
ESPN killed me with these.
That be doing.
Yeah,
the same
the
shit.
commercials just come out of nowhere though. You could be watching
Last
this thing for 6 minutes, and I'm trying to see Texas. Texas started Quentin Ewers at quarterback.
Yeah.
Damn sure did. 16 for 24, 225 yards.
Yeah.
Get the tight ends a grade, dog. Jaleel Skinner was supposed to score on that play, dog.
He was.
Yeah.
Jaleel Skinner.
I feel like we really held the tight ends back today. I don't know if that was more that vanilla stuff, but I don't think we gave the tight ends the opportunity to shine the way we know they're supposed to in this offense.
I think.
Yeah. When y'all was in high school, got an incomplete. You didn't get no grade. You got an incomplete. That's when we get a tight end. They get an incomplete because I didn't see enough from them. Like, what they have receiving?
I
I don't know, man. Somebody say Wiggins still dropping passes. You watching the Louisville game?
Tough.
Man, don't say that, man.
That's tough.
Hey, so I don't know if any of y'all or whoever paid attention to the North Carolina, like 63-60. What was that?
And you know what? I was talking about this earlier. I love how Gene Chizik was all on ACC Network before Mac Brown hired him, talking shit about, the way they did Manny Diaz was so wrong. Manny Diaz should do this. Manny Diaz. It's like, dog, you need to worry about how you allowed 40 points in the fourth quarter at App State. Man. That's what you need to worry about.
How many points in the fourth quarter?
40. In the fourth quarter alone.
What you mean? What are y'all talking about?
They scored 40 points in one quarter.
Who? Oh my God! What?
App State, the team that almost beat us last year.
And I'm not. This is not me praising Manny. Manny allowed what, 23? 23 to App State. I think we won 25-23.
I don't know what we should have.
North Carolina.
Yeah, because he was gonna kick a field goal that would have gave him the lead and he missed it. So we won 25-23. That's not 60.
Yeah, man, 60.
And here's the crazy thing. The only reason why they didn't, the only reason why they won, is because Chase Bryce fumbled the bag on both of their 2-point conversions. The one that would have given the lead, he overthrew a wide open receiver in the front of the end zone, and the one that they needed to tie, he should have dumped it off, and he tried to muscle it into the end zone and got tackled. Other than that, Chase Bryce, 361 for 6 TDs and a pick.
Damn, dog. What happened in that fourth quarter, dog? But App State was winning. App State was beating them 21-7, right?
Look at the thing. Oh, yeah. In the first quarter,
App State went up 14-7.
Yeah, they scored 21 in the second. So it should have been what? Tied? No, they was up by 1.
Yeah, they was up 21. They was up, yeah.
Then they shut them out in the third quarter, and they scored 40.
Man, that is ridiculous, man. What is?
I don't want to hear Gene Chizik mouth again. He better.
Wait a minute, let's look at these stats. Chase Bryce, 25 for 26. Damn, 361 yards, 6 touchdowns, bro. Ooh. I think he
And
played
look,
for
that trade you
Grayson
that
High
trade you-
School, right?
who Drake May?
Chase Bryce. I think he played for Grayson High
Yeah,
in Georgia.
Chase Bryce been to 16 different colleges.
In May, North
Yeah,
Carolina quarterback, 24 for
Chase
36, 352 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Chase Bryce was he was Trevor Lawrence's backup, and he helped them beat who was it? Notre Dame, I think it was. Trevor Lawrence got hurt, and Chase Bryce came in and helped them beat Notre Dame, I think. Then he transferred out because he was never going to see the field because Trevor Lawrence was like that. So he transfers to Duke. He was absolutely dog. That game that we smacked him like 52-10, he was the quarterback. He threw like 6 picks that game. Then he transferred to App State, and under Frank Ponce, he almost put an upset. And this year he hit a whole nother level. So, or either that or Gene
It was the
Chitzik's defense is really
quarterback.
that bad
It
because
was the quarterback coach who, they know their defense is bad. Cause remember
yeah,
they should have lost. Fam, you was putting up
yeah,
numbers against them.
fam, you scored like what 24 on them?
Yeah, so he'll be fired by the end of the year.
Yeah, he start
But
right about us, about his job security. Well, they
you say
gave
he'll be
him
fine with
the
it, though.
Yeah, he'd be fired. He almost gave 100 points up in 2 weeks. So yeah, he'd be fired.
Yeah,
He's gonna be fired soon.
we as Miami fans mad about 13. He gave 24 to FAMU at home.
You thought they was vanilla, huh?
You playing
Yeah,
less opponent, they ain't playing vanilla. They playing
get the
vanilla.
crowd agree, man. Get the crowd agree. Did they how was that turnout? Were y'all surprised at the turnout?
The stadium hold what 66,000,
Yeah, something like that. 65,
Yep.
60, yeah.
50,000. Lower section fill. I had tickets I couldn't get off. I'm gonna get a crowd of B minus, which is high for a Miami crowd because we ain't done nothing like that in years. So
I'm gonna give him an A. I'm gonna give him an A simply because they came. I mean, they came. They came. They had a good time. It's Bethune, you know what I'm saying. So you just don't expect it to be a big packed crowd, but to put 50,000 in the stands, yeah, they came and had a good time. I mean, then you just gotta put into the fact that this weekend is Labor Day weekend. Tomorrow, it might literally be 70,000 people out there because Jackson State and FAMU. But we know how that is. You know what I'm saying. So it was good for Mario first game as the Hurricane coach.
yeah, that was
Hopefully things get better each week where it might go to 55,000 next week. Then it might come to 60,000 the week after. So
word to travel fast when you start winning. I mean, we seen that 2017. I always reference back to. I think for a season opener against a lesser opponent like that, other coaches wouldn't draw no crowd like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody who went. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who watched. I'm sure Mario and them appreciate that. I don't know if you saw the video, Dan Radakovich giving Mario the game ball. That's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And I think you expect it to be less or more for next week.
Middle Tennessee is Middle Tennessee State or Southern Miss? Which one?
Southern Miss.
It's a 12 o'clock game.
That might be a little bit high noon in Miami.
Boy, the sun don't play. Don't play, boy.
What you doing? Breakfast burritos again for the tailgate?
Yeah. We probably gonna do brunch.
Yeah. Mimosas and shit.
It might be the same crowd, man. It ain't gonna get jam packed until we play somebody good.
Yeah, I will be there for Florida State. I already seen the tickets for that.
North Carolina is gonna be packed. Florida State it'll be packed. I don't even know if we play for Pittsburgh. It'll be packed because I think that's the last game of the season.
Pittsburgh on the road though.
Oh, Pittsburgh on the road. I thought it was home.
Yeah, because we had them at home last year, I think.
Dang, so we got Clemson and Pittsburgh back to back on the road. That's
We had Pitt. We played Pitt at Pitt last year. Yeah.
Yeah, Pitt at home. I'm lying.
Oh yeah, I was finna say that I gotta be at home because we played Pitt at home. At Pitt last year, so that'll be packed. If Pitt keep winning. Who else?
People
At
keep
this point,
asking us about
Virginia Tech might be a cakewalk. Them boys gonna give up on them.
people keep asking us about Ja'Cory Brooks, right?
Yeah.
So I went to look. Ja'Cory Brooks. I mean, they've been doing a lot of media stuff with him, and he don't have any catches today, but he got a kick return. So Ja'Cory Brooks is playing. For everybody who thinks something is wrong, he had one kick return for 18 yards, but he doesn't have a catch. Damn, a lot of people have catches. So I don't know what that's about.
You talking about for Alabama, the receiver?
Alabama,
Oh,
yeah. Right. Somebody asked about him just now in the comment section. Right here, this is my one time I went to Georgia to cover Grayson, man, and I think the quarterback was Chase Bryce.
Isn't Grayson? That's where Jake went, right? That's where Jake transferred.
That's where he ended up at, right? Yeah.
He was at that one school with that questionable coach from Hoover.
I think this Chase Bryce right there. Mm-hmm.
How long ago was this?
And 2016. And they had a wide receiver that was white. He was good too. This white guy looked at me and said, "Man, if he was black, he'll be being get recruited by everybody." And I didn't know what to say. I had never heard of reverse racism ever. I didn't know what to say, dog. He also said, "You from Miami? We kicked Miami Central's ass when they came down here." Dalvin Cook and Joseph Yippi was right here on the field and we kicked their ass. You remember that game, X?
Yeah, they did.
They got the white boy right there.
Grayson was right there? I mean, well, yeah, great. They went to state
Grayson, they've been good for a while.
with Jake, right? Yeah.
Yeah. That year they was good. I give them that. They were big, huge.
They had a running back in Clemson, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, Chase Bryce went to Clemson.
Yeah. No. The year Jake was there, the running back, they started running back went to Clemson. I think he was like a 4 or 5 star.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name though, because I watched that Netflix documentary. Is it Netflix?
That was Cole Quick, wasn't that
Colquitt County, some shit like that.
Yeah.
But the documentary was called like somebody in the comments gonna know.
Buford. They say Buford run Georgia now.
Damn, what was that thing called? Championship City or something. Nah, not QB1, Scarborough.
Not QB1.
You talking about the one about Jake?
Yeah.
The one with Jake.
And had the other quarterback.
I forgot.
Somebody gonna say it in the comment
Championship
section,
City or some shit like that.
Somebody will say it in the comment section. Yeah, so
that's who they had. The Robert.
It was called Valdosta. It wasn't called Valdosta.
It's called Titletown High. It was about Valdosta.
Titletown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's my thing. I mean, my overall thing is how they executed, bro. The defense looked a step slower than Bethune, and that was weird to me. The defensive line didn't look dominant.
I don't think it was the fact that it was slower. I think Bethune was playing a lot faster than they expected, which is why they looked like that. And once they started,
you mean getting back to the ball and snapping the ball?
Yeah. Bethune played a lot faster than they thought. Than the defense thought they would play, and that's why it was like that. But once they settled down and started making adjustments, then the defense kind of started playing normal. You know what I'm saying? But that's with any team that's not as good as you will play a lot faster because they're trying to catch you off guard or they're trying to catch defensive players being tired, stuff like that. So.
And with a new season and a returning staff, they got installs that they put in. Because I was saying earlier too, like they had a lot of eye candy, a lot of motions underneath and things like that to kind of throw the defense out of whack. And then once again, I cannot understate. This is a defense that has been taught to read assignments, to read motion. You can see it. The linebackers pointing people out when guys are in motion, like, "Hey, go pick this guy, pick that guy up." It happened a little bit on the Manny, but not to this extent. So. Yeah, there's
Right.
definitely gonna be some learning curves because
This
it's
is,
against guys it's not in your practice. But yeah,
and you
this
see
is
what dude said? Allen talking about DJ Ivy is no faster than he was at JV. But
that's
y'all
tough.
hard, man.
Listen, man, I am not buying the DJ. Nah, man, DJ Ivy, I'm not buying it.
Now I went to Miami South Ridge, right? So South Davis right down that street, and I know from living in Miami as long as I did, UM don't usually come down that far south to recruit kids. So when they went to go get DJ Ivy, and I heard the comparisons to Antro Roll, I was sold. And then he didn't do much in his freshman year. And then the junior year came, and I was sold. I was on that DJ Ivy hill. I was ready to die on that shit. And then he didn't do anything. And then DJ Ivy junior year, I was like, all right, this the year. We got T. Rob then showed up, better coaching, and then he didn't do nothing last year, and now he might be unfixable. I'm just being honest with you. And then someone I heard Larry Bluestein said earlier this week. He said DJ Ivy is going to be a great like high school coach because he was talking about how he saw DJ Ivy before a playoff game, and DJ Ivy was going around and fixing everybody's pads. And that's the type of guy that he is. Like, and so he was like, DJ Ivy's gonna be a great coach because he's one of those
What are we
guys.
talking about here? What are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we talking about?
That's crazy.
Like, I'm like, yeah, that shit may have sailed, man.
Yeah, I
I
think next like you said, Manny. I think next week you'll start seeing uh, other players in the game more than the players we've seen this week.
yeah,
You think so? You think so?
hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could almost guarantee the staff isn't happy with that win, even though they put up 70 points. I could guarantee they not happy.
You get Mario in the press conference. Mario was like, the first thing he says, like, oh, you feel happy with him? He was like, he said hell no, but he was kind of like, the first thing he brought up was like, we missed two assignments. A guy got to the outside, scored on a play. This isn't the Manny Diaz days. I think that's the part that we so cautiously optimistic about is that we not used to someone being accountable as a head coach and saying like that shit's not good enough. If Manny beat a team 70-13, like Bethune Cookman, he be praising, oh, yeah, we saw great effort today. We saw this, we saw that. And we could have saw 17 missed tackles in a row. But he gonna talk about the
Well, he said that he used to say that when we lose to a team.
exactly.
Oh, it was great effort. We have to
The guys
prepare
play
ourselves to
hard.
do better. You lost the game. What you mean we have to prepare, coach? But
And those things matter now because you gotta understand like it's a saying that I say to my troops, if better is an option, good is not enough. And I think with Mario, that's just one of the situations like, can we be better? Absolutely. So good can't be our ceiling. Ain't no fucking way.
Right.
So that level of accountability, man, I it's something that I request from my own people and what I do every day, and I think it's huge on and it's something that he stands on. And so yeah, I think this defense definitely gonna get better. I don't think nobody in that locker room should feel even I think even like today they was like it was fun to the camera could cut to a scene and they were like, yeah, we got Mario mic'd up, and so they showing Mario when he walking in, and it was funny because like he mic'd up but he wasn't saying nothing. Like everybody was walking in solemn, no laughing, joking in the Canes walk. Niggas was focused like this is Texas A&M. You know what I'm saying? And even then we can
Right.
see it. There's still room to go. I said it. Fixing the mindset that Manny left on his team is not going to take a day. And X said it earlier in the stream. It is something that has to get coached out of you. You know what I'm saying? And that is the most difficult part about coaching is being able to take all the habits that you could have possibly been doing for years and suddenly make them disappear, and then get into a different way in the mindset of thinking. And I think that's the biggest part that he's gonna have to figure out in these next coming weeks is how to get us out of our mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like we getting flagged for celebrating a pick. That's a naturally happy moment. But Mario's like, ain't no fucking way. And that was one of the biggest parts that people highlighted when Mario got hired is how it's Ohio State. They kicking Ohio State to sleep in the horseshoe and the dude celebrating and Mario getting his ass like, this not what we do. That's not how we give it up over here. Like, no sir.
Right.
And then you could tell that he's really like that because it translates to a whole different institution.
This little montage, the new month. this little new montage they got, man, was pretty damn cool.
You gotta hope them people ain't watching streaming.
The new video, huh?
You hope them people ain't watching.
Oh no, this is my live video now. I don't know what they talking about. Let me see. Let's see.
That's hard.
That's right before they come out. And then the horn goes off. Oh, and they were showing it, huh? Let me see. And they run out.
I was gonna ask if Martin went through because I didn't think I saw him run through the smoke, but
here we go right here. And this is the coolest thing. I showed Twan today, X. How you sit in the end zone and they run right to you. This is cool as shit, dog.
yeah, that's hard.
Only on Footballville, dog. Only on Footballville.
That's hard.
But no, man. I just think before we get out of here, bro, two things. I was happy at how they executed. I was happy. I was good with the way they executed and just took care of business. Bethune came out fast. They just took care of business like they knew what they had to do. They knew their assignments. They executed and they cut their throat. You know what I'm saying? They cut their water off like they're supposed to. Execution to me is a big deal. It don't matter who you're playing against, dog. Execution, running routes right, throwing passes, getting blocks. Now, why defensive ends kept crashing in and allowing guys to get outside, I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. But no, I was cool with that. If you score 70 points, Mehdi, doesn't the other team have to get the ball back? Like, did we really think that we was going to score 70 and they get 200 yards of offense?
They let time possession by like 45 seconds. They had for 30 minutes.
Yeah, because if you score, get a pick six, or you score, you know what I'm saying? You scoring fast, then they have to get the ball back. Now, I guess some people expected to see, I don't know, more domination on offense, on defense. I mean, defensive domination, I guess. But I don't know.
It's a very good
I
point.
was just happy to. I like the execution. Say it again.
No, it's a good point.
Our fans in the chat act like we've been good for a long time. Really, though, like X talking about Georgia making Oregon look irrelevant, bro. Listen, we was in that position last year. That team that took the field today, I think, is a ways ahead of who we were last year.
Absolutely.
Right. right. I think Six played well. I think Big Six played. Darrell Jackson, the big kid. I think he played well. Just a few concerns. Now, another thing. Last night I got to watch Jeremiah Smith versus Antoine Jackson, Mehdi.
Yes.
Let me take my glasses off when I say this. My little guy from the Ravens, Jeremiah Smith, may leave South Florida as the greatest wide receiver ever to play, though.
Even what Ennis was doing the boys last night.
Yeah, well, Ennis is listen, Mehdi, Jeremiah is too big, too fast, too powerful. Torrey Cox once he told Antoine Jackson, "Hey, listen, Twan, man, they got you playing soft, Twan. They got the safety over your back. Nobody's guarding this specimen, dog, one-on-one. Dog, he has turned into something. He was a little scrawny little kid, Mehdi.
Boy drinking his muscle milk, huh?
Man, listen, bro. He is too big, too powerful. I can't recall ever seeing anybody built like him, running like him, in high school. Everybody else, Amari Cooper, they were all little skinny little kids. Look like they eat soda and potato chips for dinner. This man looks like this man like David Boston or somebody out here, man.
They say he only 1 inch taller than that because Antoine's 6'1", right?
Man, this man about 6'4", man, 6'5".
Yeah, right. Rival say 6'2", 185. They might have to update that.
Ain't no way he's 6'2", 185. It ain't no way. You looking at it right now. It ain't no way he's 6'2", 185.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
there's no way.
6'1", then yeah.
There's no way he's 6'2", 185. I ain't buying it. At all.
Yeah, can't be.
Oh, he made he keeps his Ohio State patch on his helmet, right?
Mm-hmm.
They showed it last night. He had it on his helmet last night. I don't know. I don't know if I'm buying that either. I just think that's I don't know. I think he has
if anything, it's brilliant marketing. Because if I'm Heartline with the effort that I have, not with the effort, with the lineage I have of putting receivers in the league, and I get you to put a helmet sticker on, something that's a huge tradition to Ohio State fans and Ohio State players, and I get you to put this on, even if you have no intentions on coming here, I exposed 24, 22, 25, 26, and 27 kids to the logo, right? So anytime I make a play now, me being Jeremiah Smith, you're going to see this logo. Even if I have zero intentions on going to Ohio State. It's brilliant.
It's true. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm going to ask the kids. I don't know where that came from. I don't know when that started. Malachi, the freshman wide receiver, he has one. I don't know if the Ohio State is giving them stickers. You're right. If they started, because I saw one kid had an Indiana sticker. So I don't know where that movement is coming from. Is new.
Lamb better catch the hell up.
I'm gonna ask the kids like where it come from. I know Miami Central coaches said nobody on their team ain't wearing no goddamn sticker. They said.
If you think about it, we've always been, a guy has a towel or he got gloves on. But then unless he catching a touchdown and showing them off in the end zone, you don't really see it. Whereas a helmet, you always see a helmet at different angles.
Right.
Always. Right. So yeah, it's brilliant. I don't see why they haven't figured this out at the U already. These kids should have UN stickers from Little League, if we're being honest.
Right. But now it seems like it's going to be a thing. Central coaches say they ain't going for it. But it seems like it's going to be a thing going forward, dog. But listen, man, this man might leave South Florida as one of the best wide receivers. He's not the best we ever saw, bro. He's too big, too fast, and he still has time to grow. This is Geno Smith's little nephew. And they done been around the corner once or twice. They're gonna do business. So whoever get him gonna have to come to the table, right? But he is something to behold, dog.
That's what's up.
And Miami got to go all in on him. But when it comes to that, I don't even question that anymore. We got big time recruiters. We got a coach that called 3,000 people a day. So we know we're gonna go after him. You know what I'm saying? It's just what does he want? What is he looking for? Brian Hartline putting all these people in the NFL is enticing a lot of these kids, and I don't blame him. But on that, what time is it there where you at, bro?
I'm only an hour behind you.
Yeah.
I'm Central Time Zone, so just 1 hour behind you. So it's 10 over here.
So in all, man, the comment section, Medi, all in all, man, well, y'all pleased with what y'all saw today, man? Because y'all making me depressed over here, man. You and next, man.
Like I said, man, it's cautiously optimistic. We understand who Mario is. We know what he's done, right? He has a proven track record. We know guys who coach and they go somewhere that's already kind of fixed, right? like Brian Kelly, for example. Brian Kelly get to LSU. LSU is now 3 years removed from a national title. 3 or 2
Right.
years? 3 years, right? So it's a fertile recruiting ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we're gonna say, oh yeah, Brian Kelly can recruit. It's like, but you was kind of handed the keys to a souped up Porsche, right? Whereas
Right.
Mario, everywhere he goes, the place sucks before he gets there. Every place he leaves is significantly better when he leaves.
Right.
The cabinet's a stockpile of recruits. The team should be trending up. Apparently, Oregon was soft today.
We say
Apparently,
apparently.
Oregon was soft today, and that's Mario's fault. Not Dan Lanning, not his preparation, just Mario's fault. But if all these guys are first round draft picks, they're gonna be like, yeah, Dan Lanning put all these dudes in the league. I get it, right? It is what it is.
Right.
I used to tune recruiting out because I knew that there was no shot. When I hear about, we got this 5-star in South Florida, I'm like, what the hell they got to do with us? We ain't getting them. Keep going to Alabama. I really used to do that, even when Rick was here. And now it's like
That game up, dog.
Yeah, hell yeah. We done tapped into it. We talked about on the show the other day. Like he was ready just that nothing's gonna change, right? Now that it has changed, I feel like we are in. I say in the chat all the time. It's like, who y'all getting? Like the little gift, everyone. Because I feel like as long as Mario Cristobal is here and the University of Miami is winning football games, we are privy to get any goddamn recruit in the United States of America and any other foreign territories. Period. The acumen, the ability, and so today was an awesome stepping stone in the right direction. We cautiously optimistic as fans because we just don't know whether or not. Shout out to Roland who just got here. We don't know. He played. Avante played special teams. I think he got in a series with. He got in a series with Blades. But yeah, he didn't play that much today.
Avante?
Yeah.
Yeah, he I saw him in a couple plays.
Yeah.
Damn, Florida Southern beat Florida Memorial 86-0. Damn, Florida Memorial.
Ice left, right?
Yeah, Ice left.
That's why. Booker T winning though. Close. They winning.
86-0.
But yeah, like I was saying, it's just cautious optimism because we just don't know. We know Mario's proven. We just don't know how quick or fast it's going to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like that's why I don't do record position. Everybody like, we're going 12-0. We're going 10-2. And it's like, if we go 8-4, it's a disappointment. It's like, considering we went 7-5, and if we go 8-4 and we lose every game, you know what I'm saying? We lose 4 games off of like a last second touchdown or field goal, then is it still that bad? You know what I'm saying? It's perspective. So the team looked disciplined. I didn't see a bunch of stupid ass penalties. The team looks tough in the trenches, which is all I really cared about, for being honest. It's just some of the mental errors we saw on defense is still a point of a little bit of point of a contention, and then watching some of the mental mistakes from guys we saw do the same shit on the Manny Diaz. But realists understand that it's going to take some time to coach that out of a person. And like me and X both said, man, this defense is going to look different as far as the depth chart week 2. I really think Mario was like conflicted putting his depth chart out because I really think there was a lot of question marks that he was like, how is this shit going to look when they really start playing like a real game? Because in practice, you're going to see so much in practice. And then it's like, all right, cool. But then when you get in the game, it's like, okay, and you start okay, what I thought he was, he is. Or what I thought he was, he's not. And then you kind of start.
They should have that depth shot in the first quarter.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think Mario's still getting a feel for this team. Kevin's still getting a feel for this team. All these people are trying to figure out exactly who is who, right? Are we gonna get there? And you said it. It's like the whole thing with the drop pandemic, right? Oh, everybody dropping passes. It's like when the lights come on, that shit change. You know what I'm saying? Like
not one drop pass.
It happens. It's just a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I've had plenty of guys, warm ups, playing against teams. You see them dropping everything in the goddamn warm ups, and they snagging shit in the game. You're like, God damn it! On the sideline, we was preparing like, oh yeah, buddy probably ain't like that. He ain't catching shit. You know what I'm saying? The next thing they'll get in the game. Oh, here we go. Goddamn AB now. That's crazy.
It was AB. It was only like 20 targets, 22 targets, but to the wide receivers, I ain't gonna say to the wide receivers. It was the wide receivers didn't get a lot of targets. Restrepo had 5, Rashard had 3, Frank Lesson had 2, Redding had 2, and Romello Brinson had 1. The rest was to tight ends and running backs out of the 22.
Very, very conservative when Tyler was in the center. Super conservative. Jake getting there, it's like, all right, we can open up a little bit. Shikari getting there, it's like, all right, don't throw no damn ball, just run.
Can you guys recall ever being for Miami to go out there and be conservative? Hey man, we're gonna do a little bit. We're gonna and produce like so much. I don't give a fuck who they playing against.
No, it don't happen. And it's usually because Blake James' stupid ass got us in these goddamn SEC matchups that we clearly are not prepared for, getting our shit pushed on that. There's no time for that. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time in a while that last year was Alabama. The year before that was that Florida?
Yeah.
Season opener? The year before that was that LSU?
Was it LSU?
I'm pretty sure. We are like it had to be like 3 out of the 4 years was SEC opponents like opening the game at Jerry World, LSU at Jerry World. Because I went to both. I went to LSU and I went to because I DJ'd both the parties for all Canes.
Right.
I DJ'd the one in Dallas. Got our shit kicked in by bad Joe Burrow. By not even elite Joe Burrow. Not
Florida, LSU, then Bama.
Yep.
If y'all just get in here, man.
3 times.
If y'all just get in here, man. We about to get up. We're gonna get up out of here. But Bethune's quarterback, 2 for 40, he had 243 yards, 44 yards rushing. I went and looked him up. Guy was 6'4", 210 pounds, 4-star out of Virginia. He went to Jackson State. He was committed to Florida, and then now he's at Bethune. I think college football has changed. I think there's guys everywhere now. That there's guys in places that they probably wouldn't be if a couple years ago. It was clear to me that dude was not a Bethune recruit. And then also that colossal wide receiver they had who was fighting with James. That man, like he was 6'6".
Yeah.
You know Bethune didn't recruit him. But they're going to be guys ending up in places just to get a shot. They last chance you. And that quarterback was one of them. And he did his thing today, bro.
We was just talking about Mark Pope going to fucking Jackson State.
Right.
You know what that dude's at BCU, right? He's at Bethune Cookman because of Shador Sanders. That's why.
Oh, yeah. That's the guy who got up and left.
Yeah, that's Deion's son. Deion's son is in high school with Trinity, with Texas Trinity Christian.
Right. So he took it.
So he was like, "I'm fucking out of here. I'm later. Like, I'm not going."
And you see, he could play. He put a couple of those passes on us, but that shit he threw to Tyreek Steve, that ball over Tyreek Stevens. One time he was rolling out, man, and he zipped that. Listen, the kid could play, bro.
Yeah,
he could play. He could play. And
you know what's crazy? He probably gonna go off and then get another D1 offer in the transfer portal and go be on someone's roster next year as a starter.
Probably.
Yep.
Cause he could go. So even with saying that 70-13, you know what I'm saying? Some people not happy with the way the defense played, but I gave you my take on that. We always leaning toward the negative shit. Like it could have been 88-13. It would be like, man, where we get that kicker from? So, man, anything you want to say before you get out of here, dog?
Yeah, just be patient, man. I know everybody out there 12-0, 12-0, 10-2. Relax. We saw it firsthand. We upset because there's still habits and little issues that are left over from the previous regime that got to just simply get coached out of people, right? They breaking their new offense, breaking their new defense. Give it time, let it gel. And we'll be okay, right? I've never thought of score predictions. I always think about you saying like, look at the score. What loss we got? We going undefeated, dog. And then every year, some bullshit team.
Syracuse shows up.
Yeah, some
North Carolina shows up.
We like, oh man,
we in a dog fight with Virginia.
Exactly.
No, the worst
So,
thing is when I went to go look at our head-to-head versus our ACC team, the records. It will make you fucking cry. If you go look and see our head-to-head versus North Carolina versus Virginia, you wouldn't believe how many times. It's not like, bro, listen, it's close with North Carolina, with Virginia. And some of them, we probably not even in the lead in the head-to-head. Go look at it one day. It's sad,
nah,
dog.
I'll take myself to pity. I'm good. I just take your word for it. Ain't no way. But
Go look at it one day.
give it time, folks. Like let it play out. You know what I'm saying? It's a long TV fumble D. That's tough. It's a long season. It's a long season.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be fans that just I saw somebody
it's
said here
all
earlier. They were like,
emotional, dog. It's not gonna
yeah,
stop. It's all emotional. I realize it, and I stopped saying it. It's all emotions. It's like looking at your kid play, and they don't even think, dog, when they talk, man. It's just it's all emotions. It's all emotions.
Hey, I do want to say shout out to Messidor. He's by far our best defensive lineman. Leonard Taylor is right behind him. But yeah, Messidor was sitting at. I can see why. If you look at the depth chart, he was listed by himself. I think as the right starting defensive end, and then you seen Jafari listed as an or. And then when I saw him play, I was like, okay, it's clear. Messidor is in the league. I can see why this damn West Virginia coach gave an emergency press conference when that man left the campus, because it was like, this dude is clearly a step ahead of the rest of our defensive line. So
remember, I interviewed the doctor, the West Virginia fan. He said Messidor was the best player on their team.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? Yeah, he said it. He said
I said this loss is huge because I think they lost their best two defensive players in Daryl Porter and Messidor. I don't know if it's going to help them beat Pitt per se, because that was still a close game, but watching how that quarterback was getting off a little bit, it's like that definitely might have been a factor. So I don't take that for granted.
Yeah. In the member section is a Messidor interview in there. We sat out with Messidor, and he talked how they moved him to nose guard. And then when he was asking about, hey, am I going back to one position? He said they wasn't really talking to him or telling him nothing. And that's why he got up out of there.
Yep. But I think here he gets multiple looks on the edge and inside. So
now he played well. Najee Kelly, we got to probably pump our brakes on him a little bit. He has a lot to learn.
Yeah, I think he's credit for it. He's credit for a tackle though.
I think he has a lot to learn when it just comes to the game. But him, if you say Najee Kelly line up, go get the quarterback, he is amazing. He's still young. You know what I'm saying? He's still young. I think he missed an assignment or something today. He's still young. But all right, man, go on and get up out of here, man. I'm probably gonna take this course thing that I had. Shout out to everybody that purchased it too, man. The course, man. Miami put up 70 points, man. I'll take it to Monday. Manny, so that's it. You ain't got nothing else to pass, bro?
Nah, man. Once again, appreciate the opportunity. Appreciate you letting me on the platform.
What you doing tonight, dog? You doing something tonight?
I'm watching the rest of these games, man. Just chilling, you know what I'm saying? But
what is it to do in North Dakota, dog? Is it clubs that be popping? You don't DJ anywhere around in North Carolina?
Absolutely not. No. I DJ'd one party last summer. Like they was like, yo, you gotta come out. I was like, after that, I was like, I'm good, man. But they like I said,
not even on base. Not even on base.
Ain't nobody coming on no base to party, man. Cut it out. So they leadership would be seeing them turning up. Nah, ain't no way. Absolutely not.
Every base I went to, man, we used to have like a little club where we party at.
Yeah, that was a very different time in the military. There was a lot of different things going on. Yeah, ain't nobody coming on no base.
Wow.
And they asked
sometimes
me,
the club on the base.
They throwing large amount of money. It was like, if you can get people coming, we will pay you exorbitant amounts of money. But I was like, how do you get? And
you won't do it?
It's not even that I won't do it. It's no one to show up. It's just how do you get people to want to party where they work at, and they already live off base. Most people want to live off base, and it's like from on base, because I live on base in housing, to the town is like 13 miles. So you tell people to possibly get drunk and drive 13 miles to come on base and possibly get in trouble for drinking and driving. Nah, they rather just go get an off-base DUI and go about their business that way. You know what I'm saying? So,
Wow. Well, all right, man.
different times.
Appreciate you, man. See you in the chat, dog.
Yeah, man. Invest or die, man. Hey, the market back down again. You know what I'm saying? You better start.
That's just when you buy.
Hey, do your research, right? I ain't no financial advisor, but the market back down. You know what I'm saying? That John Ruiz stock. Hey. No, I'm just
All right, bro.
salute you, street, man. Salute everybody in the chat, man. Y'all be easy.
All right. 786-405-9499, man. And listen, man, I stopped this thing on Friday at $99. It was selling for $700. Miami put up 70 points, dog. I'm gonna take it to Monday. That's it. So shout out to everybody that brought it, man. Everybody that got their link, everybody got their course, man. Shout out to everybody that brought it, man. So 786-405-9499. Send me a text. I can send this out to you, or you could just scan the little bar right there, man. $99 is a course, 15 courses, man, and then you get 2 live. You get 2 live courses, live actual classes, and there's 15 classes in here, bro. So 786-405-9499. If you want to get down with IOD Squad, or if you want to become a member and group of football villain, and the chat be going crazy during the game, dog. I saw that Rooster wasn't dressed in the chat in the game, and we had just saw Rooster's dress on the sideline. No, in pregame warming up, Rooster was dressed, and I saw in the group, the footballville group me, that Rooster wasn't dressed on the sideline. So he went in the locker room, took his stuff out, and didn't play. I still that was, I don't know what that was about, because I don't know what that was about. So listen, bro. I'm about to get out of here, man. Don't put off tomorrow. Something you can do today. The rest of your life could be seconds away. It's late. I had a long day. I'm D, and I'm out of here. You say the group me chat be lit. Yeah, dog. But you listen, to join the group me chat, you got to become a member, and then you go to the member section, and then click the group me link. It's one of the last posts we put up, and it brings you to the group me. But you got to become a member. You got to hit join. I think Google played the first half, so you only pay like $3 or something to join, because Google played the first month, the first half of the first month. So right there by that word, say subscribe, hit join, and become a member, man. And you can get in the member chat, me, and you'll be surprised at the stuff you see in there, bro. It's a lot of pictures and stuff from the day's game. I treat them dudes right in there, man. I treat them right in there. I think I do. I'm going to go ahead and ask him in a second. All right, man. I'm D. I'm about to get up out of here.